This show is part of the Do You Validate network.
It's Saturday morning somewhere, kids. You know what that means? It's time to fill those lighters up because we're going to go do some arson on the astonishing adventures of the SS Batship.
Welcome to the astonishing adventures of the SS Batship.
Welcome to Batship. We'd like to say how do you do?
Hey, how's it going over there?
Here on the Batship, we have one hell of a
Welcome aboard Batship. Welcome aboard Batship. Jet Set Radio. The galaxy's third best scammer. And over half of his jewelry is real. Sayra. The smooth-talking politician with a good deal of sex appeal. A clerical translation robot. And he's always down to switch up the vibe. He's not imaginary. Completely real with nothing to hide. Don't forget Dill. I'm pretty sure he already has. That's right. He's a four-armed pink-scaled alien that doesn't remember anything, you see. He's even misplaced the ship's keys.
welcome to Batship. Now sit back, enjoy the
Welcome aboard Batship. Welcome aboard Batship. Welcome aboard Batship. Welcome to the SS
When we last left our crew, Sayra, Jet, and Barry had all made their way through the first part of boot camp. But now it's time to see if Vic, the newly appointed captain, has what it takes to get through this course and lead this crew. How will Vic fare? Well, give a listen and find out in episode 36, Realistic Clones. Ozymandias goes, do you need any more use of boot camp?
At this point, Vic puffs up his little chest and he's like, well, no good general makes his soldiers do something that he can't do. So I shall now conquer the course.
All right, so what you're going to do,
Oh, Jesus.
you roll 3 d6s.
This is so funny. Wait, what playbook are you playing out of?
She's also playing the muscle.
Oh.
So you got a 5.
Okay.
So you do a good job, but like the strain of it is, it's set up for like human size, and you are a mess. And so it's not that like you get hurt or you get damaged at all. It just takes you a little bit longer because you're like, okay, hold on, I gotta crawl up this vault. You gotta do that.
Less vaulting, more climbing.
Yeah, it is a lot more. It is still impressive, but it just takes a lot longer due to the fact, you know.
In my head,
Yeah.
in my head, Vic is like walking underneath the lasers. just walks.
Yeah,
no
most
problem
of the
at
things
all.
aren't
Just
even registering that Vic is on
yeah,
the
he
course.
just walks underneath.
He comes out, his fur is all wet with sweat.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
That's how a real warrior does. Thank you.
Victory.
Yes.
I'm starting to get it now.
Victory! He raises his little
Yeah.
fists up.
And then you hear the ship go, what is phase 2 of training?
Phase 2 of training is we have to test the fierceness. We have done the physical, and now we must test the mental and psychological.
Would you like me to set up the scary room?
Ozymandias, I wish you to set up the scariest room.
And then you just hear you see all the lights start to dim in the ship, and they're like, entering nightmare mode now.
Oh, what the fuck did he
And you just
get?
start to hear screaming coming from the speakers.
You just hear like,
yeah.
Yeah. Just,
Oh, this will be really useful if we ever get boarded again.
oh.
So yeah, the whole ship just
Yeah.
starts to feel.
Next
Did
time
y'all
Moto
ever
shows
go this very short-lived Disney ride that was so fucking terrifying that they had to like shut it down, like called Alien Encounter? Yes. Did you guys ever do that?
I had nightmares.
Dude, that thing fucked me up.
I had nightmares. Like my first trip to Disney World ever. I went with my mom and my dad. It was like we're getting a divorce. Here's a present, you know. So my first trip to Disney was a divorce consolation, and I walked in and I did not leave my father's lap until we walked out. It was horrifying.
For those of you that haven't never got the traumatizing experience,
Stitch's Great Escape
It's
is
now
what
Stitch's
it
Great
used to be.
Escape, yeah.
what it's supposed to be is like you like go on. They're like, oh, we can do like we're gonna bring this alien here for y'all to meet. Where some galactic race, blah, blah, blah. It goes wrong, and what they teleport there is like a scare. And like even the fucking picture they show you is scary. So like you're just in a seat, but it's like 4D to where like you feel like water dripping on your neck. And it makes it sound like it's behind you, like your seat's poking you.
You feel like
Yeah.
things
Something
under your
underneath,
calves.
yeah.
And, and it's just you're in
awful.
complete dark.
Yeah,
It is.
all you hear is screaming.
Except when there's like random sparks.
Yeah.
And,
And you
like,
see,
it rips
like-
open part of the ceiling.
Yeah, and you like see like
It
little
was-
glimpses in the dark.
It's truly terrifying, traumatizing. You guys can go look up. There's like YouTube videos on
It
it.
was
where-
great.
It was absolutely horrifying
Yeah.
as a child.
Anyways, so that is what's happening pretty
Amazing.
much right
Great.
now. Is there's like simulations of like y'all feel like things like running by you, things barely touching you, voices in different areas, screams and stuff like that. You're trying to feel for doors. The entire room is now just solid and sealed completely shut. Let's say everyone give me an attune check.
I rolled a 3.
Wow, I rolled a 2.
2 3s.
Amazing.
What did Barry get?
4. Barry did succeed.
So everybody but Barry is not handling this well. Barry is just barely pushing through, mainly because he doesn't want to look bad in front of Victor, but still is a little traumatized.
Barry will be like, hey, Ozymandias, remember the setting anytime Jet Set does anything wrong.
But yeah, so what each of you, it's also doing like special things for each of you because it is like profiled, like it's built like profiles on each of you. So this is the fun thing right now. You get to tell the listeners what terrifying thing is it manifesting for you to see, because this ship is kind of a monster at this point.
The last person I fucked who absolutely refused to go down on me.
Oh no! Outrageous.
Nightmare fuel.
There's just a projection there in front of you. What about for
You
Jet?
just hear Soraya screaming.
I feel like I know what Jet says. This is up to you if you want to guess it, but I gotta guess for what.
Oh no, what's the no? Give me.
I got that $4 from you,
Oh, 100%.
I got it right here.
Yeah,
Thanks
no.
for the $4.
It's like, you know I didn't pay you.
Yeah. So Soraya's
Jet Set
just here. I gotta get mine. So you hear Jet just being like, I didn't pay that $4. What's Barry's? Barry's isn't as bad because the ship is being a little bit nicer to you.
There's a sign that says all you can eat buffet and it says empty.
No. Oh, that's,
You just got a plate.
yeah. Oh.
So it's not that bad, but it's just bad enough that Barry's like, this sucks.
Yeah. I'm
But
so
it's not
hungry.
nightmare.
I don't know why
Yeah.
I thought like it was like you got a pina colada in a can and it did not have a straw, like an umbrella in it.
Oh, that's it now.
There we go.
A pina colada. This doesn't pop. There's no straw.
You just
there's
keep
no umbrella.
opening cans and there's no umbrella.
No umbrella.
Yeah. What about for Vic?
Vic is transported to the middle of a very muddy field, and his drill instructor, who is a buffalo elope, is yelling at him in front of everyone, telling him he's not strong enough or fierce enough to be a true warrior.
Aww.
That is horrible.
Yours is sad.
I love how everyone just went, oh,
Yeah,
we're all
yeah,
fuck
yeah.
ups, and then here's this really adorable sweet one.
Yeah. Yeah, so then the lights finally turn back on. They're like, nightmare mode, deactivated. And everyone's just kind of crying in a room.
Don't ever fucking do that shit
Yeah.
again.
Thank you, Ozymandias.
Worst lay ever.
I'm just checking my wallet. It's like, you're right here.
Yeah, you still got $4 in there.
I still got $4.
Yeah, you always have $4 on you.
Oh, man.
That makes it so much funnier
It's
that
the
he had
only
the $4
Yeah.
the whole time
Oh,
and
yeah.
just refused to give it to him.
I
Vic
thought
is
I
just
lost
wiping
you.
his fur under his eyes. He's like,
I did a really good job, guys. Did you see how
You did so
I
good.
conquered that room?
You did so good.
Barreled through that room like the most fierce warrior in the entire galaxy. I'm proud of you, Vic.
It sounds like you all are lying to yourselves and one another right now. According to my records, everybody failed.
Soraya's wiping tears from her eyes.
Hey, Ozzy, remember we said that sometimes we just tell people things so they don't cry more?
Oh. Yes, I'm sorry. Everyone but Jet Set Radio did stellar.
Hey, whoa.
Thank you, Ozymandias.
I mean, it wasn't even that scary. I'm just shaking.
The kid that's trying to act like he's
The
not
$4
crying.
just like rustling.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, sure.
Death grip on it.
Oh, that's fine.
My stomach hurts.
What is phase 3 of boot camp?
Well,
He's still trying to gain composure a little bit.
Everyone did a bad job.
Well, phase 3 is the final phase. We must test your ability, your drive, and your mental fortitude as a true killer.
Barry pulls out his flamethrower.
You got to kill some things. Like a lot.
Turns on the jet
preferably.
set.
I don't want to have to kill it. Wait, something on the ship or just in general?
Vic thinks about it for a second.
I will accept an avatar for training, since you will have to slaughter an entire planet in real life.
While you're talking, Jet, Barry's getting closer to Jet until you said until you said it could be an avatar. He just stops.
Yeah. Like the pilot lights on and the flamethrower.
You hear him like slowly pulling the trigger.
Never mind. Let me recalibrate here. I gotta change my mindset.
It looks like the Zippo lighter when you turn it on. It's just right before you press it.
You hear behind you. You don't really know why.
Kayla's gonna come back and be like, why does everyone have a new character?
Well, this little mouse told us to kill each other. We did it.
Vic looks up kind of in the ship's general direction and says,
But they have to be really realistic.
They have to be very realistic. Hold on. Accessing Quark's laboratory. Blood samples.
Oh no! We're gonna get clowns.
And then you see like in front of each of you see this like tube appear, and then do y'all? I'm just referencing movies. Whenever they're making Lilu in The Fifth Element and like the little 3D printer person thing, you just see that happening. And you don't really know any of these people, but they are random people that you saw with Quark that he collected blood from.
Okay. Are they people from the ship, the last ship?
But
we were on?
just random ships and stuff like that. Just random NPCs that you recognize.
It's me, the announcer, and I'm here to sell you some stuff. That's right, kids. I'm still here, and I'm still trying to sell stuff to kids in the middle of episodes of The Astonishing Adventures of the SS Bad Ship. And this week, I'm selling y'all disposable clones. That's right, everybody. Disposable realistic clones. What do you want them for? Don't tell us. Seriously, we don't want to know. We used to ask people, why you get this disposable and realistic clone, and the answers terrified us. So please, 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 do not tell us. If you do tell us, we'll not sell it to you more than likely, because most people have a really bad reasons for wanting to buy these clones. But we got lots of them, because we just walk around and we do little pinpricks on people, or we take hair that we find in bathrooms, and we just throw it in a big centrifuge, and then we see who comes out of the cloning machine. So, we don't really know these people or where they came from, but it doesn't matter because they're not real people because they're just clones. And don't worry, these clones are so disposable, even if you don't dispose of them yourself, they die within 72 hours. So no matter what happens to them, they'll die. And we kind of say that as a safety net to ourselves because we feel bad putting them out there, and they do feel things, but they die in 72 hours, so that's kind of just like the life of a fly. And once again, don't tell us why you want them. Most people don't have a good reason for wanting clones, especially clones where they don't know who they're clones of. So go ahead and pick up your realistic disposable clones today. And once again, please, 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 never tell us what you're going to do with them. Also, if you get attached to these clones, remember, they die in 72 hours. So let's get back to the crew and see what they're up to. And once again, for the final time, please, dear God, I'm serious. Don't tell us why you want the clones.
And they go, how much sentience would you like to grant these clones?
Enough sentience to fight back.
Okay, loading 75% sentience with a will to live.
Not more than me, damn it.
Yeah.
Excellent, excellent.
Would you like me to arm them?
Of course.
Okay, and then you now see like 3 printed. They each have like a gun and a knife in their hand. And they goes, is this a 1-on-1 combat or a 4v4?
It's a 4-on-1.
Do you mean that one of you will face all 4 of them at once?
Yes.
Oh, man.
So wait, do we need...
And so after that, you see 3 more sets of 4 tubes.
Okay, that's right. Thank you.
And they go, preparing the next 3 waves. Who will go first?
Not it.
I'll go first.
Yeah.
Barry now turns the flamethrower on the tube, guys.
Yeah, Barry, give me a scrap check.
6.
They come out and Barry immediately toasts one, flips over one trying to stab him, and you see Barry flips over, uses their horn to snap the neck of one of them,
100%.
and then like lands on another one.
Uses him as
Yeah.
propulsion and like crashes his rib cage as it jumps
Crashes
off
the rib
of him.
cage, and the other guy and like is like trying to shoot at them, and then Barry just like lands down and just like flamethrowers down the dude's throat.
Wow.
Yeah.
I have been completed the mission.
Amazing! You are a true
Thank you.
warrior! You're ready to take on a planet now!
Let's take on a planet. Oh wait, everybody else has to do it now.
Who would like to go next?
I guess I'll go.
Ryan's like, Jesus Christ.
Barry's just still screaming like ah in a corner.
I was gonna have a foursome until they got equipped with weapons,
Yeah,
so now I don't know what to do. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna have to.
You could still try to seduce him.
I mean, they got sentience, and they got. So here's the thing. You know, they're not.
75%
They have
Yes.
a will to live. They don't. They're not necessarily like they're not aggressive. Barry just popped open and killed them.
Because that's what Barry do.
That's what Barry does. I don't really think I have anything.
Vic
I mean, you can
scrambles up to
command
you.
them.
Play to your strengths.
Yeah,
Maybe they will all sleep with you.
that's pretty insane. I don't want to command anybody to do that.
You can
No.
sway.
You can ask them nicely.
You can also sway.
That's true. Oh, even better. I'll have them kill themselves.
That works.
Yeah, I will use sway.
Please kill each other. Thank you.
Yeah. Give me a sway
I'll
check.
give you sway. 6.
Now you tell me how you're telling these 4 people to kill each other.
I go, you two. It just point both of them together, just like.
And they just kind of look a little confused, and like they see, because Barry attacked them so quick before they had time. But like they're like, am I alive? Because they have the memories of the people they're cloned from. They don't know why they're here.
Oh, okay.
And they just see that, and so you just kind of see them like all like sheepishly pouring each other and close their eyes and just start firing. And they all kill each other.
Soraya just sips out of her martini glass,
Yeah.
sits back down. All right, that works.
That was impressive.
Lights a
Vic's ears
cigarette.
are twitching in
I think
excitement.
how that's weirdly one of the worst ways you could have done this. Someone's like, solve this puzzle, and you're like, no, stop! I'm sorry I did this.
Fine work, soldier.
I got it.
Okay, yeah, the 4 of them versus me. We had to figure something out. Oh wait, yeah, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna use these forged documents I have. And I'm gonna use sway, and yeah, again, now I'm gonna pull the medical exception. So it's just gonna be a doctor's note that I show all them, where it's like, I want to fight, but you guys, my
says.
space tendinitis won't let me.
Not space
It's right here.
My trigger finger is just
Roll a sway check.
It hurts. Delicate hands.
space tendinitis.
2 3s and a 2. I'm rolling only 3. Okay, we're gonna move.
Maybe
these.
pick some other dice.
Yeah, get rid of those
I mean,
dice.
we're gonna move these out of here.
I did also have to make room because I was.
April, you always have to make
I
room.
do.
Your dice tray is full of a million
yeah,
dice.
so you
big dice.
you just try to look at these like 4 newly formed, but they have memories of their past lives, humans, and just go, I got tendinitis, and they're like, where's my wife? I'm in the ship, and a guy pulls a gun at you. He's like, what do you do? Why am I here? What is this? I want to go back home. I have a son. I have a son. I want to see my son.
Okay, I shoot him.
That was the reaction to it. I have a
okay.
son. I'll shoot you.
Where am I? It's like, okay,
Give me a
fellas.
script.
We are so deeply unserious. This is unreal.
3. What the hell? It's all 3s today.
You go to shoot him, and before you can, another one of the guys just stabs you in the side.
Oh, right. It is 4v1. I did know that.
And then another guy's just punching you.
Ozymandias has produced popcorn for each of us.
Yeah. And they're just all screaming like, I wasn't, the last time I was awake, a robot took my blood and now I'm here. Why is this happening to me? What are you doing now, Jet? You're just getting pummeled.
I am getting whooped up on. Okay. Oh wait, sorry. I am going to. What can I do? I don't want to get stabbed again. A man is shooting at me. Someone is punching me in the head. I don't have any crowd.
Y'all are
control.
behind like a blaster shield too, so like
We're having a great time.
all the shots. Is,
You just see Soraya's like martini glass just get refilled.
yeah.
Okay.
Vic is pounding his little paws on the
Yes.
glass, screaming at Jet
Yes,
Set.
no, this is real combat.
This is how it normally goes with Jet Set.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you need
okay.
help?
No, I have to do this 4v1.
You can do it. You can't do
okay.
it, Ozymandias.
Okay, they did not love the medical exam. Okay. And they're all confused and okay. I'm gonna the guy who's punching me in the head.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot him.
Okay,
Yeah.
Give me another scrap.
3.
Take these dice. Take
I-
these. We're gonna
You
switch
did-
dice. Here, take these right here.
I'll take
You do shoot him, and so one of the guys dies, but then you
Maybe
just
you need bigger.
you do shoot that guy. He dies, but then one of the other guys, you just see like Jet get like hit in the back of the head, and he
God.
falls down, and they're just like kicking him.
I hate
And then you hear
it.
Ozymandias go, "Would you like me to end the training? As I do believe we're about to lose Jet Set Radio."
Vic has a great internal battle. He never likes to end training, but he also needs more than 2 soldiers. And finally, so he goes,
All right.
And then
All right.
you hear Ozymandias go, "Sailboat Delta 5 Blue 7 Q," and then you see all the the clones just like seize up and stop, and then they just start throwing up all their organs. And then they die.
Oh.
this pleases Vic.
Well, that's great. Then I
Yeah.
stand up and I say, "Looks like I won that one." You guys.
Jet Set has failed his 3rd training course.
What?
This is 2 out of the 3 training courses Jet Set has failed.
What? No, I passed the first 2, didn't I?
You did not. You were crying and holding your wallet.
Oh, wait a
And
minute.
then it plays a video in night vision of you checking your wallet.
That's the new screensaver of the show,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Is okay. All right. Redo. I'm kidding. No. I know. I am. Yeah.
You heard him, Ozymandias.
Yeah.
Send him in.
I am beat up.
Yeah.
Vic scrambles over to you.
You gotta shape up, soldier, or you'll never be fierce or strong enough to conquer a planet.
I didn't want.
You have boot camp homework.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh wait. No. Yeah. I'll get that homework to you. Yeah. That's.
Yeah.
Don't worry. Yeah.
And then you hear the ship go, "Jet Set, I have prepped the medical bay for you."
Yeah, I'll be going to the medical bay.
Yeah.
But just because I left something in there, not because of this. Yeah.
So you can
As
fight
he's, like,
another day.
Not because I'm injured.
Yeah.
Just because I want to see what they have in the
It's
refreshments.
Not because of this black eye.
Victor, would you like to go for the final course now?
Victor stands up very straight.
I have never turned down a battle challenge in my life.
All right. So roll 4d6.
Ooh.
Yo, okay, so you got 2 6s, which is a critical. So you have fun describing to me how Victor takes out these 4 people.
You see just a flash of furry tail as Victor dives into this room, and you can see him like scramble up the ankle of one of these clones, and then you see the clone start to twitch and shake, and then his eyes pop out, and he just falls. And then
Oh my God.
before he even hits the ground, Vic is now, you see a flash of little bloody mouse, and he leaps upon the shoulder of the next clone. And you see that clone just start to spin very fast in a circle, and then he just falls. And then Victor is now somehow clinging to the chest of the 3rd clone, and you just see a spurt of blood as he burrows into the heart of that clone.
This is the most feral fucking mouse.
Literally
I
ripping
love
through
how
them.
metal this mouse is.
and that clone falls. And then you see a very bloody, panting but victorious mouse on the shoulder of the 4th clone whisper into that clone's ears, and that clone just starts crying uncontrollably until he throws up and dies.
When you look up, Barry's just like slow clapping.
Even Soraya's like, not bad.
Yeah. Like like you killed them so quickly.
Yeah. Like 2 minutes have elapsed. He comes back, little bloody paws,
Yeah.
just like
That was
tiny
beautiful.
footprints.
Thank you. It is an art form.
I got so I was like, yo, what the fuck is happening? Like, this is...
They're not gonna let Barry answer phone calls anymore.
Yeah.
You are never. A matter of fact, your touch distinctly is banned.
You remember
from the
that
comms.
time that Barry let a serial killer on his ship?
A serial killing mouse.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like Vic has killed his way to the top and gained respect from the crew. Now what's next for this crew of newly murderous rogues? You're going to have to wait a week to find out, but I'll give you a little sneak peek of episode 37, Asteroid 726.
He looks at Jet Set Radio and says,
What is your first childhood trauma?
First childhood trauma. That is nuts.
I stand by my statement.
Yeah.
This
First.
is how I made all of my friends.
It's actually, this is
Yeah.
My first childhood trauma. Someone stole my nose and never gave it back. Wow.
Did you kill them?
SS Bad Ship is an actual play podcast produced by the Do You Validate Network using the Scum and Villainy system. Barry the Muscle is played by April Raygun. Clark the Mechanic is played by Caleb Zane Huett. Jet Set Radio, the Scoundrel, is played by Derick Marchel. Sayra the Speaker is played by Samm Starr. This show is GM'd and edited by Joel Ruiz. Opening track created by Matt Penchney, with additional music by People Need Goals, Pop No Tarts, Sarashu, and Zach Nichols. And let's not forget to thank our 3 executive producers, Andrew Harper, Brian G., and Patrick Holder. Our associate producers, Luke Holt, Birras, and Brandon Taylor. And we just want to give a special shout out to our executive producer, our double executive producer, that is Andrew Harper. That's right, everybody. You've heard us talk about Andrew before. We say his name on every episode because he is an executive producer here at Do You Validate. Also, on top of that, he's an executive producer of The Astonishing Adventures of the SS Bad Ship because he got on our executive producer level during the Indiegogo campaign. So he is a double producer. So he is an EEPP, an executive producer. I think I should just say EEP as an executive producer, or a DEP, a double executive producer, but EEPP sounds a lot more fun. So Andrew, thank you so much. You've been a longtime supporter of both Do You Validate, Critical Bits, Oddity Roadshow, The Astonishing Adventures of the SS Bad Ship, all the shows that we do here. And by we, I mean somebody else, because I'm the announcer, not Joel, and that's really rad of you. I hope everything's going great, and I'm just going to go ahead and give all the blanket statements. If you mess with Andrew, we'll kill you. If you don't like Andrew, we'll kill you. If Andrew has something that you want, we'll take it and we'll give it to Andrew. If you got a sandwich that Andrew wants, Andrew's getting that sandwich. If you got a dog to pet, Andrew might do it. I think Andrew likes dogs. Hopefully they do. And if they don't, weird. But some people don't like dogs, and that's okay. But if you got something that Andrew wants to pet, respectively and not in a weird way, Andrew's about to pet it. And we're going to make sure it happens. Because Andrew, as we said, is a DEP or an EEP or an EEPP or an EEP. Whichever one he likes the best, that's the one we're calling him today. But he's all those things, and he's a pretty great fucking guy. So thank you, Andrew, so much for being an executive producer, and thank you to all the other people that are Do You Validate patrons out there. If you want to become a Do You Validate patron, go to patreon.com/DoYouValidate and check out all the amazing levels. You get access to tons of behind-the-scenes footage, as well as a lot of bonus episodes and a lot of really fun stuff. So go check all that out, and thank you so much for everyone that's been listening to The Astonishing Adventures of the SS Bad Ship. Go check out all the other Do You Validate products, and make sure to tell Andrew Harper that they're fucking rad.
This is a Do You Validate podcast.